Hey there my foodies, welcome back to my channel. Let's fry some chicken today. For my fried chicken today, I'm using drumsticks that I've already washed, cleaned, and prepped really well. I'm going to go ahead and add them to a nice clean Ziploc bag, and then I will proceed to add my seasonings. For my seasonings, I'm going to go in with some cayenne pepper, garlic powder, onion powder, chili powder, black pepper, salt, adobo, chicken bouillon, or you can use chicken cubes as well if you wish, ginger powder, sazon, and buttermilk to cover my drumsticks. All of the measurements for my spices are up on the screen so you guys can pause it and take a note of it when you're going to try this recipe. I have everything that I want to put on my drumsticks. I'm going to go ahead and give my Ziploc bag a very tight seal, and I'll release some of the air so that chicken can get nice and close with the buttermilk and all of the seasonings. I'm going to go ahead and give it a very generous rub. Don't be afraid to go in and really massage the buttermilk and the seasonings into the drumstick. The bag will not burst just as long as you close it really good. I'm going to go ahead and put this in my fridge for 2 hours, and then I'll come back and show you how I prep it for frying. I'm ready to fry my drumsticks. I would have taken out this bag with my chicken for about a half an hour so it can come up to room temperature. You never want to fry cold chicken. Here I'm just shaking off the excess liquid from that buttermilk. I'm going to put it on my sheet rack here to drain a little bit because I don't want excess batter when I'm going to fry it. To fry my chicken, I'm going to do a little breading for it. Here I have 1 cup of all-purpose flour. I'm going to go in with a 1/4 cup of cornstarch, 1 tablespoon of baking powder, 1 teaspoon garlic powder, 1/2 teaspoon salt, and 1/2 teaspoon adobo. This is all that I like to add because I would have seasoned my chicken very well. I'm going to go ahead and give this a good mix, and we'll start dredging our drumsticks. Here I've placed my first, and I'm going to give it a nice light coating. We don't like to have a thick breading on our drumsticks when we're frying it. I'm just going to go ahead, give it a nice light coat, and then I'm going to hit off any excess. And I'm going to continue this until I'm finished with all of the pieces. My oil is nice and hot for my chicken. I'm going to go ahead and start adding my drumsticks. I'm just going to do up to 4 pieces because I do not want to overcrowd my pan and reduce that nice heat that I have going there. I'm frying this in a pot that is semi-deep. As you can see, it's being covered entirely when it's dropped in. I'm going to go ahead and fry this for about 15 minutes, and here I'm 7 minutes into my frying time, and this is what the pieces are looking like. I'm going in and turning it ever so often, maybe about every 2 minutes, so that I don't have any hot spots on the bottom, because that can happen if you don't continuously turn it. Just be careful not to break up the crust that you're trying to form here. I'm going to go ahead and continue to let this fry, and I'll show you what it's looking like after 50 minutes. My pieces are done frying. This is what they're looking like. I'm going to go ahead and remove them from the oil and put them on my sheet pan and allow them to drain so that they can get nice and dry and crisp up really well. This is what my finished drumsticks are looking like. They came out really well. They fried up really crispy. I'm going to go ahead and break into this one, and you can see what it's looking like on the inside. 15 minutes was more than enough to have this fry. As you can see, it was cooked really well. There's no rawness. It's not pink. There's no blood. This is how we like to have our drumsticks fried. I hope you guys enjoy this recipe. Do give it a try. All of my ingredients and measurements are always listed in the description box below, so feel free to head on over there and check it out so that you can try this recipe. Thank you guys for watching. I'll see you on the next one. Bye!